Alaskan Bush People is an American documentary/reality TV series that follows the normal lives of the Brown family. Set in the cold and wild wilderness of Alaska, the show centers on the family's survival, as many would call it, as they hunt, fish, and do whatever else is necessary to make a living without the comforts offered by modern society, which include basic utilities. The series premiered in May 2016, airing on Discovery Channel, and has enjoyed widespread popularity. So far, over 14 seasons, the latest of which aired in 2022. While most of the show is filmed in Alaska, later seasons moved to Washington State to film extended members of the family. The show has played host to a number of unfortunate disasters. From surviving one difficult year after another, one might think that the Brown family can live through anything, but in recent years, they experienced a couple of life-changing misfortunes. During the 2020 Washington State wildfires, cast members Bear Brown reported that his family's home was one of the many properties destroyed in the disaster. Then in 2021, the Brown family bid farewell to patriarch Billy Brown, who passed away on the 7th of February at the age of 68. While most viewers and fanatics of Alaskan Bush People are more concerned with the daily drama of the Brown family survival, there are some who expressed an interest in the tumultuous love life of one of the Brown children. Of course, this is none other than Bear Brown and Raiven Adams' relationship, which, quite honestly, has seen as many ups and downs as the series. However, the most recent rumors have fans suspecting that things between Raiven and Bear might not be as cozy anymore. Considering that they're now expecting their second child, this might certainly be devastating news to many viewers of the show and the couple's adoring followers. Born on the 10th of June 1987 as Solomon Isaiah Freedom Bear Brown, is the only third child of Amy and Billy Brown, and gained initial renown as a member of the Alaskan Bush People cast. Despite his claim to fame as a skilled hunter and member of the Brown family, Bear is also a somewhat notorious character who earned his place in headlines for several controversial deeds. However, Bear isn't the only Brown family member with a shady past, as Billy the Patriarch once lived in Texas where he was incarcerated for horse theft, though he left his old life behind to live away from society in Hoona, Alaska. Bear's mother, Amy, also has a criminal record for welfare fraud. Raised in Hoona, along with his 6 siblings, Bear learned to survive the harsh Alaskan wilderness at a young age, becoming the skilled hunter the series audience got to know him for. Bear has spent most of his life in Alaska, though after getting married, he chose to move to Washington State where he raised his family, but his life hasn't passed without numerous controversies. In March 2022, police arrested Bear on charges of domestic violence to the 4th degree, laid against him by an unknown family member. The alleged victim of the incident wanted to remain anonymous, but claimed that Bear approached their camper during the said altercation. After banging furiously on the door, raving and cussing madly, Bear eventually gained access and proceeded to push and scratch the victim. In an attempt to seek help, the victim of the incident contracted another family member who in turn called the authorities. Bear then grabbed the victim's phone before later being arrested by the police. In the wake of the domestic abuse case, Bear accepted a plea bargain, but any further details of the case and what the ruling was weren't made public, and as such, no report can be found regarding Bear's punishment for the crime, except that, of course, the alleged victim is Raiven. Around the same time, while out learning how to drive under the instruction of his older brother Noah, Bear became involved in a car accident. According to available reports, Bear ran a stop sign and subsequently collided with another car. While both Bear and Noah sustained only minor injuries, the other vehicle toppled over and landed on its roof, resulting in the driver sustaining severe injuries to his spine and leg. Following the incident, Bear paid a fine of an unknown amount, though he has since earned his driver's license and now posts pictures of his pickup truck on his social media platforms. However, this was not the only controversial act by the reality television star, who previously became the recipient of a restraining order requested by his partner Raiven. She first appeared in Alaskan Bush People in 2018, around the same time that she would become romantically involved with Bear, marking the start of their tumultuous journey that intrigued so many viewers. The couple first met at Noah's wedding, for which Raiven's mother was hired as the photographer, and she came along as her assistant. Bear and Raiven immediately hit it off, and their chemistry together would eventually become a source of interesting entertainment for the fans of Alaskan Bush People. By August 2019, the couple had made their relationship official via Instagram and began sharing one loved-up picture after the other. At first, it seemed as if they were a match made in heaven, though before long, things began to fall apart visibly. Not too long after announcing their romantic involvement on social media, the couple shared the good news of their engagement, but only days later disappointed fans with the news of their mutually agreed separation. Regardless, both Bear and Raiven assured their followers that they would remain friends, but it seemed that this wouldn't be enough for the two, as just days after announcing their separation, the couple apparently reconciled, leaving fans and the public wondering what exactly was going on between them. The couple then informed their followers that Raiven was expecting their first child, but days later, it appeared as if they ended their relationship for good. In an announcement that Bear posted on his social media profiles, he again stated that he'd remain good friends with Raiven so that they can raise their child together. However, things would become extremely complicated between the newly expecting mother and father, and in February 2020, Raiven filed for a restraining order against Bear, claiming that he acted abusively and that she feared for both her and her unborn baby's safety. According to Raiven's claims, Bear became enraged during an argument and proceeded to push her and even resorted to waving his firearm around, saying that gun laws don't apply to him. 3 days before giving birth and 6 weeks prematurely, Raiven dropped the charges against Bear, though she never explained her reasoning behind it. In March 2020, Raiven gave birth to Bear's firstborn, a son named River Anthony, though following this, the couple went through a long legal dispute. During the first couple of months, Bear wasn't allowed to visit his child and only saw him for the first time 6 months after River's birth. Fortunately, this was not due to any personal disputes between Bear and Raiven, but can be blamed on the social restrictions associated with the COVID-19 pandemic. Nonetheless, during this time, Raiven sought full custody of River, initially claiming that Bear wasn't the father of her child. However, her case didn't hold up in court, and the couple eventually agreed on custody terms that suited both. To further complicate things between them, Raiven eventually rescinded the custody hearing, and according to reports, the couple reunited after their legal row. The exact date isn't known, but is suspected to have happened sometime in mid-2021. Following this, the couple announced on social media that their engagement was back on, much to the surprise of fans, and on the 16th of January 2022, they finally tied the knot. Talking about this abrupt change of events, Bear stated in an interview following their wedding ceremony that he'd loved Raiven for a long time and that he is absolutely overjoyed at finally making her his wife. After all that has happened and everything the couple has been through, it seemed that they were finally happy together, and in May 2022, Raiven once again shared the great news with her followers on social media, announcing that she and Bear are expecting their second child, a boy, and that they are both excited about welcoming another child into the world. In light of Bear's arrest in March, the public, along with numerous gossip publications, began suspecting that the alleged victim who filed a domestic abuse charge against Bear eventually confirmed in the police report. As far as the couple's happiness is concerned, it doesn't seem likely to have been Raiven who filed the charges. Looking at their social media presences, the couple couldn't appear any happier, and by all accounts seem to maintain a united front in the eyes of the public and their adoring followers. As such, the rumors of a possible split and an altercation between the couple might be debunked. For now, the couple seems eager to welcome their newborn into the world, and it appears that they are happy together. Are Raiven and Bear Brown still together? The short answer would, for now it seems, be yes. And it doesn't look like they might be splitting anytime soon. However, if previous events are anything to go by, don't be surprised by whatever happens in the future. Hopefully it'll be entertaining, without anyone being hurt of course, physically or emotionally. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.